I'm a researcher. I do tumor immunology. And I came to the US to do my PhD, all the research of my PhD, and I completed it in Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. And then I stayed for my postdoc in Harvard Medical School. Well, as I said, so I'm a scientist, and here in Boston, the capabilities and the things that I could do, I could really test what I was doing, and anything that I could think of, I could actually test it, and there was no limits to knowledge. Basically, there was always someone around that knew how to do something. So the skills were never a limitation, and money also neither. So I heard about Tukki because a relative knew Ramiro, so then she really recommended the process. But then I was a bit hesitant if I would qualify for the process that I wanted to apply. So Ramiro also had some concerns. He was super honest from the very beginning. He contacted a couple lawyers and told me okay, this one thinks this one doesn't think that. What do you think? And then since I was not in a rush because I had a visa that allowed me to stay here for longer, then I decided to wait and have a stronger case. It was a great experience. They were always on call. Bianca was super, super nice. She was always there. I actually texted her. I had her WhatsApp for some things. I really love the platform. Everything is super, super well organized. You know which documents you are submitting, where they are, who is reviewing them, for how long have they been there. I'm not sure how we would have been able to do it without it, because also we had to stop in the middle. First because we went on holidays and then we didn't have access to our computer, and it's a really long process. And then because we were waiting for a paper that would strengthen my case, so then we decided to stop it and wait for it. No, I mean, I guess that at the beginning it actually was motivating, even because since I think I have a little bit of ADHD, and then having the to-do list and just making the checks, it was really, really motivating. It was okay, done, and then you see the task done, and then it's okay, I'm getting this, let's do more. Relief, happiness and relief. They called me, I was in lab, and then everyone around me also was super happy because everyone knew it's a really long process, and everyone around me knew about that I was applying, and then everyone was cheering, and it was oh, congrats, this is very good. It was a really happy day. Well, so in my situation, the thing is that I could have I had a visa that allowed me to stay for the period that I needed probably to finish my postdoc, but these also give us the freedom also for my partner and for me whenever I finish, if I want to stay or not. So in the case of the partner, the problem is that the working visas that are the type of visas that you end up using after the 5 years for your PhD or these type of things don't allow your husband to work. So in that regard, yes, that was a big relief in that sense, that then it opens way more possibilities. Well, first, I think you really need to trust the person that you're gonna work with, and I think that is very, very important. There were a lot of moments in the process that I was I'm not sure, I think this is important, but probably from a legal perspective it's a little bit different, or so then you really need to trust the person, or things the other way around, things that I was this is not important at all, and they were no, this is a big thing. So all those things, you need to trust each other. And then for me, the biggest difference, I think, is the platform. I remember, I think more impactful than when I received the news that that was big, was when Ramiro sent me the picture of the 1,900 pages or something that they printed. That one I did share with all the family and everyone was oh my god, this is insane. And I was yeah, that's my CV. I was now I have everything in a book.